Let's make an interesting crisp flatbread which is eaten as it is or with a dip like hummus. It's a Middle Eastern delicacy and let's make it in our homes now. I am Kaneka from Bakes by Kaneka. So let's begin with our recipe. Also, if you like the video, please leave a like, and also if not subscribed already, please do press the subscribe button. So let's start. For the dough, we will take all-purpose flour or maida 190 grams, salt, sugar, instant yeast, now we will add water in parts. So we will pour some water into the dough mixture and then we will start mixing it. So we will do it in parts. Sometimes we will not be needing the whole water and the dough should be slightly stiff in between a very wet dough and in between a normal dough. So we will just pour the water slowly. Now we will take out the dough on a slightly oiled surface and we will knead the dough till it becomes smooth and elastic, and it should pass a Windows pane test, that is when we stretch the dough it should not break on stretching. Now we will add oil and we will knead the dough till all the oil is absorbed properly. So this process will take around 2 to 3 minutes so that all the oil is absorbed into the dough. So kneading the dough is very important in bread baking. So please knead the dough properly. So I have shown you using my hands. You can do this process in a stand mixer also. So knead the dough properly so that all the oil is now absorbed. Now we will cover the dough and keep it aside for half an hour to 45 minutes or 1 hour depending on the temperature in your area. So till the time the dough doubles in size. The dough has doubled beautifully. It took around 1.5 hours in my kitchen. And now we will take out the dough on a platform and we will divide this dough into two parts. So we need to make sure that we roll the dough very thinly in order to make the lavash very crisp. So the secret behind a very thin and crisp lavash is to roll the dough very thinly. So we will now divide the dough into two parts. So now as we have added yeast into the dough, so it will make the dough very stretchable. So that is the reason we add yeast into the flour, so that we are able to stretch the dough very thinly. So first we'll stretch using the hands, then using a rolling pin we will stretch it very thinly. So you must have noticed that I have used silicone mat, and I am so this is a silicone baking mat, so I am rolling it directly on that. You can use a parchment paper also, but roll it directly on that so that you are able to transfer it while baking. Otherwise, since it will be so thin, you will not be able to transfer. So roll it as thin as possible. So the thinner you will be able to roll the dough, the crispier your lavash will be. Now I have similarly rolled the other part of the dough as well. So after rolling the dough, we will add seeds like sesame seeds, white and black, red paprika, cumin seeds, salt and caraway seeds, and then using a rolling pin we will just press it into the dough. This will prevent all the seeds from falling off after baking. Now we will apply milk wash onto the lavash base. This will help the lavash to brown very nicely. Now using a pizza cutter, I will cut the dough in triangles like this, or you can cut it into any shapes you feel like. Even if you bake the whole sheet like this and then break it into shards after baking, that also looks very rustic and very nice. So I have cut it into thin triangles. You can also cut it like this, or you can even make it squares or whatever shape you want to make it. Now we will bake this lavash at 177 degrees Celsius in a preheated oven for around 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes, till the lavash crackers become brown on top. So it will also depend, the timing will also depend on how thinly you have rolled your crackers. So lavash, if it is a thin lavash, then it will take slightly lesser time. If it is a thicker, it will take slightly longer time. So keep an eye on your lavash in oven. So now both my batches are out of oven. Please bake one tray at a time separately. So I have baked both the trays in separate batches. So both of my trays are back, and now you can see how crisp, how thin they look. So now we will cool them on a cooling rack for 10 to 15 minutes before serving them. Now enjoy the super thin, crisp and yummy lavash with a dip of your choice. I like it with hummus. Do tell me in comments the dip of your choice. Please do try the recipe. So bye for now. See ya.